Today's person to count on is Ken Katayama, the president of Crossover Communications.
The Columbia-based missions agency uses people from the Midlands, and together they have planted about 170 churches with ongoing ministry on 6 continents.
I spoke with Ken about the ministry's 25-year anniversary and its future.
As an organization, we have tried to plant churches among unreached people groups, and when we think about churches, it's not a typical building church, but are communities of believers, and they're meeting in different countries, and the component of unreached people groups are people who has no access to the message of Christ. So it look very different than our typical here in the United States. And in the last 25 years, we have seen over 170 churches being planted in more than 18 different countries. Their physical needs and their spiritual needs. And we know that we believe that the combine them together is actually what's going to bring hope to the world. So I can't talk to people about loving God if I don't feed them. But I can't just talk about feeding them because I can create a dependency on a welfare system that it's unsustainable. So we're trying to create communities of believers that when we're coming out of the location, they can continue with their ministries. We're going to continue to bring access to the good news of Christ through church planting, or to forming those communities of believers. Now, how we go about that might look different. You know, I think social media is going to come to play a big part of that. Some of the countries we go today, you can't just get a visa and get in and live there. So the extending of business and you know, they call the tent making model, where there are professional medical engineers that will go to the country and doing their job, being among the community and being a blessing to the community. So that might look different than what has happened in the last 25 years. Throughout the entire year, we offer different short-term experiences. So you can contact us, go to the website, and figure out what we're going. We can serve, you know, your church community itself. We can create that experience for your community.
And let me reemphasize, Judy, something that Ken said that was key in this interview. When they go into these other countries and set up these churches and help people, they teach them to be self-sustaining. So it's not that they, from America, keep sending money to that one. They use all the resources to get it up and going, but then help those people to keep it going.
To be self-sufficient.
And to go to other places. Exactly. And there is a link for Crossover Communications on our website under the big red tent if you're interested in being a part of this.
That is wonderful. And all out of Columbia. That is amazing. Wonderful to see.